Our special segment tonight, cybersmearing. It could happen to anybody in just a few keystrokes. Your name or face blasted and tarnished on the World Wide Web. ABC 7's Cheryl Burton found out how people can stop or even reverse cybersmearing. Cheryl?
Brian, cybersmearing is a new trend that some people use to embarrass others. The information might be true or just made up. And since about 25% of employers admit to searching online for information about job candidates, you should know how to avoid or stop a case of cybersmearing. Cybersmearing is all over cyberspace. There are sites to expose alleged cheaters, bad drivers, handicapped parking offenders, poor professors, and even college students who drank too much.
Nothing's bothering you at all? No.
For Chicago dentist Mark Ziba, cybersmearing was a haunting online picture.
There is a picture of me sitting in front of a table. It was in New Orleans with a bunch of beer cans in front of me with a couple of my friends.
The picture was eventually removed, but Ziba also registered with a Chicago-based web service called Naymz. For about $5 a month, they check for information about you online that might be damaging. In many cases, the company can also bump your Naymz profile to the top of a Google search.
The only course of action is to try to flood the search engines with positive information about yourself.
And for a hefty fee of $1,000 to $10,000, Naymz can add dozens of positive websites about you, which will bump down other disparaging information. And there are other companies cashing in to protect your reputation. Chicagoan Brian Kelly is a computer tech at Reputation Defender.
We go out and we search and destroy, it's our motto, and we find content about you.
Reputation Defender monitors your name online for a monthly fee between about $10 to $16. If they find something you don't like, they try to convince website administrators to remove it. That costs about $30 per destroy. You can also try to do this on your own. Brooke Dokes searched her name and found an insulting blog.
They called me the B word, and they just called me a stupid, stuck-up B.
And Mauricio Rubio asked his friend to remove an embarrassing picture.
I was very uncomfortable with my name being attached with one of those photos.
But what about the rights of the people posting the blogs and pictures? Legal experts say a debate is raging, especially if the information is true.
You've obviously got First Amendment rights on the side of the blogger or the person making the statement. On the other side, you've often got privacy rights. You might have claims under defamation. But all of these things are really hard to pursue if you've got an anonymous poster.
And only the person posting false information can be sued. In most cases, laws do not hold websites accountable.
The only recourse that a victim might have would be to go to court, get a subpoena against the internet service provider in an attempt to get a hold of the actual name of the poster. And that process is time-consuming, it's very expensive, and it may or may not yield results.
As Dr. Ziba found out, you may just want to be cautious in the real world so your actions don't make it to the virtual one.
I was really upset about it.
And even if you do get information removed, experts say it could be lurking on web archive pages or